between the Tennessee Titans. First drive on offense. Leading him out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural Deshaun Watson.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. It's complete to Robinson. And some room to run now. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the first play. Even 80 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And I think they stopped him again at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, third and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. And a loss of 3 to bring up fourth. And Myers able to knock it through, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So here come the Titans under second-year head coach Mike Vrabel. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2015 out of Florida State, Jameis Winston.
And the first possession isn't until the second quarter, but what's nice about it, it's only down 3. So what you sell your team on is, look, 1 possession, 1 drive, we put it in the end zone. We're in the lead in this game. Let's go, guys.
25 yards that time. He's got it to Matthews, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Jameis to throw it. They'll find Miller. That's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Again, it's Winston. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Into their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's first and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy, and that'll bring up second down. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. They'll throw again. Winston. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. Still down following the play. Appears shaken up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Third and short yardage. Winston. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. They get the sack on the blitz, but it was third and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought it worst. Quarterback sneak, try and pick up the first down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise and maybe hit something deep.
And through the goalpost, and that will finish off this. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. His throw incomplete. Josh Hill was the target. But now it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Winston. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Von Miller able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Here's Conner. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards of the first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Deshaun Watson, 27 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Looking to throw on second down. Winston, and that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. He was looking for Matthews that time.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. He's going to take off with it, and he's going to get this inside the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. Pointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now T.J. Yeldon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing. To throw is Watson. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Deshaun Watson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. The PAT, and the lead is now 17-3. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Winston. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down. Winston now from the 50. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, Winston. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He's got a 1st out and more inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And Watson's going to throw it here. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the front.
The players quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can start your week by installing your game plan.
Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side.
The coach take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Cleveland Browns
And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line. And the New York Jets. On 1st and 10, Watson buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, he'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 34, they'll come to the line. Throwing again is Watson. Rolling to his left. He'll run it. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. James Conner, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. CD, look at this clock and scoreboard. We're less than a minute into this game, and they've already made 2 trips to the end zone.
So that means that someone's confidence is absolutely soaring right now. There's almost no slowing them down. On the flip side, now you've got to get together. You've got to talk to each other. Make sure you the team. Yeah, it's a quick blitz, but you can get back in this game if you don't let it get away.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And now 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cameron Meredith. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Deshaun Watson, he's a lot of fun to watch in the pocket, but when he's forced out of the pocket like that, he can make those big plays downfield.
Almost a bad thing when you're pass rushing and you force a Deshaun Watson out of the pocket. And locate receivers, and it turns into a little bit of a scramble drill for the defensive back. Where is everyone? And Deshaun Watson finds his target for a big, big play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And this should... And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. To throw is Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. Incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. The Browns drive about to get started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And got his man complete. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cameron Meredith, 83 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards. Line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. They go screen. This is Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Wentz going to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 50. Let's move the chains. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Wentz now on first down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Draw play. Ingram now. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
We got 4.
From the gun.